The Rockets taking on the Warriors. For Houston, they know each game presents a test of physical endurance, of mental focus, and their ability to match up against any style of play. And that challenge is right ahead. Warriors, Rockets. The tip-off coming right after this. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. DA, it's all yours.
Rockets coach Mike D'Antoni is the modern-day godfather of pace and space. His teams in Phoenix popularized small ball, moving around and pushing the tempo in their 7 seconds or less offense. It's ironic that now his Houston team plays a much slower isolation style of basketball. Kevin, that shows his flexibility and D'Antoni's ability to adapt to his personnel.
Whatever works, David. Thanks. Conference rivals in this one, Clark. Does that matter as much as people think, or is it just another game?
I still think it matters to the players. I mean, they're a little less emotional now, rivalries. They're not as heated, a little more practical. I think it's mostly about making the playoffs and where you're seated.
Now, Golden State's starting five. Curry and Russell are the backcourt set. In at forward, it's Thompson and Green. And it's Cauley-Stein in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Houston, Tucker and Capella are up front. Harden and Gordon are out on the wings. And it's Westbrook in at the one. And it's the Warriors to start out. Curry against Westbrook. The shot by Curry, no good. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. Harden outside. From downtown. Drills it from outside.
All Harden needs is a little separation. Once the screen comes his way, he's looking to pull up.
Here's Russell outside Curry. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Russell against Harden. Green with the block.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves the 9 shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
On the wing, Gordon. He's covered by Thompson.
And that stifling defense of Cauley-Stein is what got him drafted 6th back in 2015.
Thompson outside. It's Curry outside. Drills the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
For Houston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Curry against Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. Lays it up off the glass.
Like how confident Westbrook is close to the rim. Gets high off the ground and releases his shot quickly.
Here's Russell with the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
The 3 from Harden. They get it back. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, I tell you what, Clint Capella does a really good job of playing with such energy and effort, particularly on the glass, and because of that, he can hurt you on the boards.
Now here's Cauley-Stein. Thompson with it, and it's Gordon picking him up, and Thompson kicks to Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Gordon against Thompson. Left side, Gordon. 6 to shoot. Here's the 3. Curry with some nice D. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. Thompson from long range. And another 3 for Golden State.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Harden against Thompson. Stein grabs the board.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
And Russell gets it to go.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Westbrook. Shoots over Curry, and Westbrook gets it to go. Westbrook's got his second basket of the game.
And, you know, Westbrook is fearless. Likes getting deep inside and finishing around the rim and plays in attack mode all the time.
Thompson. The pass to Stein. Left side Curry fires the three. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Pass to Harden. Outside Westbrook. Here's Capella, and he makes good on the layup.
Boy, he's a powerful presence with great length. Capella can make things happen inside for sure.
Russell inside, guarded by Harden. Rockets trail by 3.
Well, he may have worn out his welcome in L.A., but D'Angelo Russell found a good landing spot in Brooklyn. A team in rebuild, in need of an offensive infusion. They've unleashed his talent.
Here's Green, after Eric Gordon's bucket, drains the three-pointer.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And Russell at 6'5", able to play at the point guard or the shooting guard. Greg, when you look at his game, what's his best position?
Probably the one. I mean, we're seeing a trend towards bigger point guards at the same time that 4s and 5s are trending smaller. Everybody wants that switch ability on defense.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
When he keeps his emotions in check, Green is a fantastic leader on the court. He can run a little hot, but there's no doubting his drive, his willingness to do whatever it takes to win.
Free throw drops for Green.
Well, you know, last season for the Rockets, not as strong as the season prior. 53 wins and 4th seed compared to 65 wins and the #1 seed in 2018. Still face the same fate in the playoffs, though. Not able to overcome the Warriors.
Both free throws good from Green. Clark, for the Rockets, that was the 4th time in the last 5 years they've lost to the Warriors in the playoffs.
And it's easy to see why this team has become a bit obsessed with beating the Warriors. They've been unable to do it in 4 or 5 meetings. The team is still in a good spot to compete. I think they just need to tweak just a touch to maybe get over the hump.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. And here's Westbrook. And the layup's good off the glass. Westbrook's got 6 points. Here's Curry. They lead by 4. Pass to Cauley-Stein. Kicks it to Russell. No good with the triple. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Takes the 3. The offensive rebound. Tucker can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 4. Thompson is double. Green left side. To the paint, Cauley-Stein.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, I like how Capella stays one step ahead of the posse on defense. Has a real good sense of body control.
Outside, Russell. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
And D'Angelo Russell was expected to be targeted this past summer. Ends up as a sign and trade to the Warriors. Is going to leave Brooklyn after the Durant signing no matter what. Should be an interesting fit.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Thompson from long range knocks down the 3 ball. Thompson's got 6.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Now, here's Westbrook. He's got 8. Here's Capella. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Thompson.
Man, it's nice to see Capella get that deep position inside, and then he's able to draw the foul as he forces the defense to whack him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Capella. And Clark, throughout your NBA career, you always wore number 33. How'd you end up picking that number?
Well, it goes back to my idolization of Lou Alcindor at the time, who is now known as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He was the first big, graceful guy I saw do a little bit of everything in his days at UCLA, and then I digested all kinds of books and stories about him and just really admired his work on and off the court. Because he wore 33, I chose 33.
It's stolen by Capella. Here's Rivers. Makes it off the glass.
Well, I love Eric Gordon as a combo guard. He's a multi-talented player who can play either guard position.
Curry passes to Looney. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 8 points.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Rivers finds Harden. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
You know, we talk about Harden's skill set, which is superb, but there's no quit in this guy. He's got a great competitive spirit, and even when you bang him and bump into him, he just muscles through that and says, play on.
The Rockets shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
One shot.
Free throw good, James Harden. And with all the accolades that James Harden has accumulated in his career, Clark, the one thing missing is a championship ring.
And, you know, there's no guarantees for however great you are individually that you'll win a championship. We've got a lot of great players that weren't able to get that done. But, you know, when you think about it, that's one thing that's keeping him from being in the all-time great shooting guard conversation in the eyes of some. Team success is critically important. Championships add to your resume, but I think at the end of the day, when you maximize your individual contribution, that should be worth something in terms of your recognition and accolades.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Here's McKinney. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Burks. That one's not going to go. And Houston the other way now. Here's Harden on the wing. Burks covering. It's good. Now just a 4-point Warrior lead.
You know, tremendous and wonderful balance from Harden. This dude could have been a running back of the highest caliber with his size, dexterity, and balance. Never lets the defense get him out of his rhythm.
Here is Harden following the basket by Stephen Curry. Chalk up 2 there. Harden's got 10.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Burks the pass to Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Burks against Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Tremendous speed on the drive. Harden is consistent in attacking the basket.
Here's Curry. Sweet little floater. He's got 15.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Harden surveying the D. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, I tell you what, you just cannot help but be in awe of the offensive dominance James Harden has had over the last few years. I mean, he's done so much for this team and done it with both his scoring and playmaking.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
You know, it's become almost a foregone conclusion that Harden is going to lead the league in free throw attempts every year. He is a master at getting to the line.
Gerald Green, he's checked in for Gordon. Harden hits them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Stolen by Rivers. Oh, and here comes Rivers all alone. He feeds it to Green. Rivers against Curry. A nice shot by Rivers.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Now, here's Burks. Passes it to Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
It really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And, you know, Capella has a big body, Kevin, and knows how to use it as he draws contact from the defense on his way up.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers,
Take a break.
just
Take a
really
break.
not one of his
2
strengths.
shots.
Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And because he struggled with his free throw shooting so much last season, I thought he was hesitant at times to be aggressive. Wasn't looking to draw contact and was trying to avoid getting to the foul line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And, you know, one of the things you admire most about Clint Capella is that he plays to his strengths. He doesn't do stuff that he can't do. An athletic big man who, in that way, is similar to DeAndre Jordan.
Now Curry. He's got 18. 6 on the shot clock. Over Rivers. Off target. That was a little heat check. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. All the great Golden State Warrior scorers. Draymond Green spoke about feeding the hot hand.
I think there are times where one of the guys needs to take more shots, and sometimes where we can be a little bit too unselfish. You know, if one guy thinks, hey, man, I'm taking too many shots, let me get someone else involved. But if you got it going, we all want you to shoot.
Yeah, why not? Green knows that, Greg, if you're in the zone, keep firing.
And with his unselfishness and vision, Green more often than not is the one setting the table.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter, we've got Alec Burks, who's out there with Steph Curry. Robinson is out there with Looney. And it's McKinney in at the four-man position. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, D'Angelo Russell was traded from the Lakers and, in his words, was kicked on the way out. He's become an all-star in Brooklyn. Russell said, it's a heck of an accomplishment. That respect from your peers, your coaches, other teams, it's a great feeling. And Kevin, given how it started for him in L.A., many remain shocked by Russell's rapid ascent.
Coming into his own, you're right, David. Thank you. Right side Robinson. No good. Shot missing. Harden with the defensive effort. He gets trailed by 6. Unloads. And there's the pass to Rivers. For 3. Offensive rebound. And it's put back up and in by Capella.
Boy, if you don't block out Clint Capella, the put-back throwdown is exactly what you get.
Curry kicks to Robinson. Pass to Burks. Ball's knocked loose. Rivers with it, and Burks picks him up defensively. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Rivers.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Burks on the wing, uncovered, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. Over in the corner, Green, but they'll get another chance. Here's Capella. The Warriors pull it in. They've led by as much as 10. With some arc, Burks can't get it to go.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Pass to Harden. Harden draws the double. They kick it out to Green. 5 to shoot. Passes it to House. Green up on top. Shoots the 3. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
You know, guys, it's really a staple of Green's game. He's a catch-and-shoot player who does a nice job with shot preparation, so he's ready to fire when he catches.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And a boon it was for the Rockets to be able to keep Clint Capella. A great fit with the team and gives them exactly what they need on the interior.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Rockets. Russell Westbrook comes in for James Harden. Different look here for the Warriors. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Draymond Green comes in for Alfonso McKinney. Thompson, he's checked in for Glenn Robinson III. And it's Russell in for Curry. Hands it from downtown. Burks has got 5 points in the quarter. And Greg Capella, who was taken near the end of the first round back in 2014 in the draft, has developed well during his time with Houston.
And Capella's game has really taken off in the last few seasons. He looks to be a double-double machine for this team for the next handful of years, and that is exactly what they need.
And here are the Warriors now, following the three by Houston. Burks' shot is good.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. They trail by 3. There's the pass to House. Pass to Rivers. He feeds it to Tucker. No good on that one. Great D that time from Green. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. The shot from the low post is good. Green's got 8 points.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Russell with a wide open look, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And, you know, having more of a set shot motion than some other players, Russell calmly knocking it down.
Here's Westbrook, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for 1 more at the line.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
Well, you knew after the Paul George trade that the Thunder would look to sell on Westbrook as well. Just part of the rebuild at this point. His agent did well to get him to a team looking to compete. A great fit for a player in this stage of Russ's career.
And it's tied up with that one. Mark, among the bigs, which one do you think runs the floor the best?
Boy, I tell you, Anthony Davis is gazelle-like, and this guy is north of 7 feet tall and is just agile and quick in getting up and down. I think I'd put him at the top of the list. Clint Capella is in that category, and Giannis Antetokounmpo as well, but a lot of times he has the ball and is taking it rack to rack.
He does. Brings it up like a guard, and no one can stop him.
Nobody can stop that guy when he gets coming downhill at you.
Here's Westbrook following the basket by Draymond Green. Green finds Tucker. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And it's Green missing.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Now, here's Westbrook. He's got 11. Shoots over Burks. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
From deep, Green. Cauley Stein grabs the board. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Always going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
You just throw it up there. Trill Will's going to take care of the rest.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Eric Gordon, he's checked in for the Rockets. Rockets trail by 4. Outside Westbrook. Fires for 3. And Rivers gets it to go in on the assist by Westbrook. Rivers has got 5 points now in the quarter. Russell with it. Westbrook picks him up. From 14. Russell, no luck.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Now here's Gordon. After D'Angelo Russell's miss, Gordon dishes to Tucker. Gordon deciding where to go with it. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Golden State. Burks can't get it to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
And it's Westbrook missing. The Warriors have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Russell with it. 10 points for him. Pass to Cauley Stein. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gordon. He's off on that one. Good D by Thompson. The Warriors leading. Deep 2 from Russell. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Russell's got 12.
Boy, Russell loves to take and make these quick trigger shots. He plays with a nice rhythm and flow to his game.
Here's Rivers, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist in this one. The Warriors have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter, a nice efficient 50%. Passes it to Russell. Loose. Gordon with it. He's picked up by Russell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
When you're guarding Gordon, you've got to be careful. He excels at drawing fouls and playing through contact.
Now, when he came into the league, Eric Gordon was tagged as a shooter. Now he's been shooting more than ever.
And Gordon the last few seasons has been shooting, how about this, over 8 threes a game. His success rate with them has gone up and down over the years, but one thing is for sure, he always has the green light.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Well, Eric Gordon is the kind of player that you absolutely do not go under on a screen. He'll pull up from deep.
Yeah, he's got great range, and you watch the former Hoosier shoot, and you see how much he uses his legs. Gordon's liable to take a shot from any distance in the gym. I mean, he's got that kind of range, and his form is very efficient, and his confidence is sky high.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. A lot of players keep track of their stats, their own team stats. But, Clark, how much do guys pay attention to stats in game?
I have no idea. I mean, I know stat sheets are given to the coaches during the timeouts throughout the game, but I don't think players in general are able to monitor their numbers. Now, there are exceptions to every rule. I imagine every team may have a player or two that can chart his numbers during the game, but the vast majority are too occupied with playing the game to keep up with the stats.
And they're looking up at the scoreboard too, aren't they? Because they give individual stats up on the board.
Oh, man. Yeah, I tell you that, and then watching replays is one of my pet peeves with players. I mean, they should just focus on playing the game instead of always looking up to see if they fouled or not.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets. The Warriors also with a sub. Glenn Robinson, the third, is checked in for Alec Burks. Now the pass to Russell. 5 on the clock over Rivers. And Russell gets it to go on the assist from Robinson. 14 points for D'Angelo Russell. Houston in the lead. Outside Westbrook. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Russell Westbrook is as explosive a guard as we've seen in the history of the game. An incredibly gifted scorer who can also punch it on you.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Houston.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
The Rockets making a switch here. Harden's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
And it's Russell missing.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
I don't know too many guys who have the skill and attacking mentality that Harden does. I mean, he's only got one thing on his mind, and that's scoring the basketball.
Now here's Curry. 18 points for him. Outside Robinson. Back to Curry. The shot, no good. And Houston the other way now. Pass to Harden. 1:15 left in the second quarter. And it's Russell Westbrook with the three. And now an 8-point Rocket lead.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Yeah, and perimeter shots, though, Greg, not really falling at a good clip here. So I think they may have to back out of that a bit and not settle for those jump shots. Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Cauley Stein. And Alfonso McKinney is subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. 56 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Curry's shot is off.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Now here's Curry. 18 points for him. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Lets it go with a three. They get it back. Here's Looney. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. that one falls for Looney. So he gets them both. Here's Westbrook. Here's Tucker. Oh, he hits it. How about that shot?
Big time, big time.
Incredible.
And that, my friends, is a dagger on the way to the locker room. That three-pointer stings when it comes right at the end of the half.
And so it's Houston, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. With Draymond Green, Draymond rebounding a bit of a struggle. How do you improve that?
Hit your man, get 5 guys to the boards. Guards get in there and clean up those boards that's loose, but our big guys got to hold our mans off, and we've been doing that this half.
We'll see if all 5 can get you more boards in that second half, Dre. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Houston found themselves in a close game in the first. They were unable to ever build a big lead in the first period, with 3 points being their largest cushion. In the second quarter, they turned on the afterburners, making a big charge to jump ahead and build a 9-point lead for themselves at halftime. What'd you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Rockets?
Well, they've been playing with some toughness. It's led to a nice lead for them, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers. And now they need to stay mean, Ernie. You cannot lose that edge in the second half.
And over to Kenny now. How'd you think the Warriors were playing?
They're not getting to the line or putting enough pressure on the defense. They have to be much more aggressive pushing the basketball, going hard to the rack. Because if you want the refs to make a call, put them in the position to make a judgment call. If you're not creating opportunities for contact, you have no chance of picking up points at the line.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Curry has been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
And the Rockets with possession here. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at the Rockets. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Tucker and Capella are up front. And it's Gordon in at the 3. Here's Russell. And Eric Gordon pulls it down.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Double team on Westbrook. Back to Gordon. Shoots. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Gordon's got the lead up to 11 now for Houston.
Good quickness on the catch and shoot. Gordon giving the defense no time to react off the pass.
Curry outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Capella's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Harden the pass to Westbrook. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And that one misses. Thompson, he's checked in for Golden State. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Since taking over the starting role in 2018, Willie Cauley-Stein has lived up to his draft spot of being number 6, Greg, overall in 2015.
And you knew that a big man like Cauley-Stein would take a few years to develop, but at a legit 7 feet and great length, he is everything you could hope for in a starting center.
And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, on fire tonight. I mean, Capella's scoring numbers can come from a lot of directions, lots of dunks, lay-ins, and putbacks. They can add up quickly.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 14. Lock at 6. Outside Curry. Offline with his 3.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And you see Clay back out on the court. Can't help but think of him going down with that torn ACL in the finals.
And Clay showed exactly how tough a player he is. Stayed in to hit his free throws, asked to stay in the game, and became an instant legend even in that losing effort. How about the heart?
One shot.
Last summer, Greg, was supposed to be a large courtship for Klay Thompson. The injury, though, kind of changed things in his free agency.
It didn't take long for him to re-sign with the Warriors. I think as soon as the team offered him a max deal, he signed. Looks like the Splash Brothers will be together for quite some time.
Russell finds Cauley-Stein. And here is Curry, guarded by Tucker. Curry against Harden. 11 feet away. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
And Capella sends it back.
Boy, the timing Capella has on the defensive end, outstanding. Terrific at knowing exactly when to go up for those blocks.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Double team on Westbrook. Tries it from 19 and misses it off the right side of the rim. Warriors trail by 14. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Curry outside, sinks the triple. Curry's got 21.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Well, you know, for so long, Mike D'Antoni has been a vanguard on NBA offense. His teams have always played great offense, moving, spacing, dynamic players. Defense has not been at the level of offense, but I think he's actually improved as a coach in that area as well.
And he makes the first. And Clark, part of it for D'Antoni is that he is delegating defensive duties.
Yeah, and I like that, Kevin. He's made sure to have a defensive coordinator on his staff, delegating that role and responsibility. He thinks and knows that his team is better off that way.
Good on both. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Timeout called the Warriors.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Gordon against Thompson. Curry deciding where to go with it. Takes a shot at the elbow and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Yeah, once Thompson gets going, he is almost impossible to slow down. We're seeing that tonight. Their entire offense is revolving around him, and boy, is he coming through.
Oh, and here we go. Green's got it, the fast break chance. Thompson misses. Houston leading by 11. The feed to Harden.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness. And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Now, here is Russell. 14 points for him. Green kicks to Curry. His three-pointers off the mark.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man, that was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. From deep three-point range, Rockets with the rebound.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Harden the pass to Westbrook. Shoots over Curry. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Capella's so good at finishing around the rim, showing you right there. Great explosiveness inside.
Curry against Westbrook. Curry finds Thompson. To the inside. Green, no luck.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution. Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Rockets leading by 15. Feeds it to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
That's platinum level dime dropping right there by Harden. Such a smart passer. Gets us to his teammates on time and on target.
Now, here is Russell. 14 points for him. And Capella sends it back. Here's Westbrook. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his fourth assist in this one.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
And pro move there, finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Rockets.
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. For the Rockets, Daniel House comes in for P.J. Tucker, and it's Rivers in for James Harden. Kevon Looney is checked in for the Warriors. And Robinson III comes in for D'Angelo Russell. And so he makes both from the line. Warriors trailed by 19. Pass to Looney. Back to Curry. Outside, Green. Dishes it to Thompson. Robinson for three. The Rockets pull it in. House has got 4 rebounds in this game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Here's Westbrook following the basket by Stephen Curry. Capella dishes to Westbrook. The 11-footer. Here's another rebound. He holds in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass. Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now here's Curry. 25 points in the game.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Thompson against Westbrook. He kicks it to Gordon. And they double up Gordon. 6 to shoot. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so here is Houston. Shoots from the elbow. Westbrook, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Green. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. And 11 points for Draymond Green. Rockets leading by 16. Pass to Rivers. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And what a journey it's been for Austin Rivers since being drafted 10th overall back in 2012. Looked like he might not have what it takes to be an NBA player early, but he persevered and is now an integral part of this group.
And the first one at the line is good. And with Rivers, he's never given up on himself and continued to add to his game. Even, Greg, as he's gone from team to team.
You know, he's shown that he can function as either the point or off guard and still give great production from either spot. And as he grows older, you could see him being a top-level 6th man for the rest of his career.
He doesn't get the second one. Westbrook double team. Gordon against Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Banked in off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
The shot by Curry, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
A fadeaway. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does. Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Houston. Double team on Westbrook. Gordon against Robinson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And, you know, you see it every day, but it still doesn't make it any less impressive. The amount of skill that Steph Curry has on the floor, the shooting, the passing, the agility, he has it all.
And the first one drops. You could argue Curry is one of the most skilled players of all time.
The shooting alone puts him in the conversation, and very few can match up to just that. Guys like LeBron and Wilt dominate with their size and athleticism, but Curry is an all-time great because of his once-in-a-lifetime skill.
All free throws good from Eric Gordon.
And, you know, when Gordon is healthy, he's extremely effective. I mean, he's a high-motor player who strokes it well from deep, actually strokes it well from everywhere.
The thing about Curry you have to admire, Greg, he never wants the spotlight to himself, even as a leader of his team. He always wants his teammates to shine as well.
You think back to when Clay was trying to break Curry's three-point record last season. Curry was not only cheering for him, but actively setting him up to make it happen. That camaraderie Curry shows is why his teammates love him.
The first one falls.
Man, the way Curry scores the ball, whether he's driving to the rack or dropping bombs, he is fun to watch.
And both free throws good for Curry. Houston leading by 19 points. And the pass to Rivers. Lob pass to Capella. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Warriors on D. Here is House. Kicks it to Rivers. Shot clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot up. Gordon for 3. No good on that one. So Golden State will take it the other way. Westbrook against Thompson. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Houston.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
And the basket by Gordon.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
40 seconds left in the third quarter. Warriors trailed by 21. Burks kicks it to Looney. Puts it up from 17. That's good on the jump shot. That's now 32 points for Steph Curry.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
It's House outside. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
You know, that's how you do it, guys. I mean, he passed his way out of the double team and into an easy basket.
Curry against Westbrook. And here is Curry. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Curry's got 17 points here in the second half. And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. At forward, Thompson and McKinney. Alec Burks is out there with Curry. And it's Looney in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Westbrook after the miss from Stephen Curry. Yep, that one goes in there.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Curry after Austin Rivers score. Pass to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Burks for 3. That shot, no good. The Rockets go the other way with it. Gordon, the pass to Westbrook. To the middle. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Yeah, you know, Tucker's a little undersized, but he makes up for it with leaping ability and reach.
Curry finds Thompson. Thompson is double. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And the Rockets with possession here. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Now Capella offline with the baseline jumper. Thompson outside, lets it fly. Second chance shot. They shoot again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one's on Eric Gordon.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Looney. And with the departure of KD, the Warriors able to bring in D'Angelo Russell from the Nets in return. Greg, how do you like that fit for Golden State?
You know, offensively, fits the high skill level they're known for. Defensively, it might be tougher, but his youth, another positive as their other stars enter their 30s.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And, you know, guys, you look at the Rockets, they've been in the midst of a great championship window. A lot of teams have been trying to avoid going for titles against the Warriors. The Rockets have been in win-now mode, very aggressive in trying to get to the top.
Now, here is Russell. No good on the triple. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Gordon. Here's Capella. Lays it up and banks it in. Capella's got 4 points in the quarter. And Clark, you have to admire the Rockets for not shying away from the challenge of keeping up with a great team like Golden State.
Yeah, I have great respect for the Rockets, guys, because they've come as close as any team in the West to knocking off the Warriors. You know, they took them to a Game 7 and also had a chance in last season's playoffs when KD was injured. I think you've got to admire their competitive spirit and not backing down.
Right, you're right, Clark. Now, here is Harden after D'Angelo Russell's miss. Russell against Harden. Pass to Westbrook. Shot clock at 5. With the shot. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Westbrook's got 26 points.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous. Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
He feeds it to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Oh, I tell you what, when Harden decides to turn it up, then you're turned out. It is a sight to see, folks. I mean, relentless, instinctive, tremendous night so far for him.
Curry gets the bucket.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Now, here is Harden. Gordon, the pass to Tucker. A three. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
He drilled one from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Russell looking around. Cauley-Stein dishes to Russell. Looney kicks to Curry. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got his 6th rebound on the night. Gordon against Curry. Inside. Stolen by Thompson. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Out to Russell. Shoots over Tucker. And it's Russell missing. Rockets have gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive output. Good work there as it goes. 24 points for James Harden.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And, you know, you look at the way Clint Capella's offensive role has expanded the last few years. He's great in the pick and roll as an option at the top of the key, and he's actually seeing more and more touches as a finisher at the rim. The next step in his development being a back-to-the-basket scorer.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. Different look here for the Warriors. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And with Capella, Clark, the numbers don't lie. He is a big factor on offense now.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. I mean, his hands have gotten better. That's not something you can always see in a big guy, is improvement in his hands, but he's gotten better in catching and finishing. I love the way he moves and is always ready for the pass. He catches some tough stuff in traffic, and he gives you all of this at the offensive end with high-level defense, too.
Now Frazier, after D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer that didn't go. McLemore inside the line, misses off the left iron. Warriors shooting at 48% from the floor, looking good. Here's Poole. It's rebounded by Houston. The tray, and again it's the Rockets from deep.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Here's Poole after the Rockets pick up 3. Now here's Green. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Spellman the pass to Evans. Outside Russell. Here's Poole. Frazier covering. 5 to shoot. And they get it. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
And the Warriors making a change here. Robinson's checked in. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Houston's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Frazier outside. Passes to Green. The 3. They get it again. Moves back up. Chandler. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, and Chandler, a difference maker defensively. The shot blocking, the controlling of the lane. He also gobbles up those rebounds.
2 shots. Last on the first.
And he knocks down the first one. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Here's Poole. Frazier covering. The pass to Spellman. Pass to Poole. From deep three-point range, Green with the rebound. And so Green will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. And McLemore kicks to Frazier. Shoots. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Outside Robinson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Ben McLemore.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Robinson hits them both. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Green against Robinson. Stolen away. Here's Poole. No good on the shot. The Rockets go the other way with it. Here's Frazier. Connects on the foul line jumper.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Now here's Evans. Here's Poole. Tyson Chandler pulls it in.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Green, no luck.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Pass to Spellman. Here's Pascal. Clock is at 3. And here's Evans outside. Chandler with the rebound. Here's Houston now. They're on a 16-7 run. McLemore inside the line, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. The Warriors shooting in this game 45%. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Pascal, the pass to Evans. From past the arc. Pascal's shot is off. Houston's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Here's Clark. He kicks to McLemore. Outside, Green. They grab their own miss. Second shot opportunity, and Chandler lays it in.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Here's Poole. Robinson with it. Golden State moving the ball around. And that one is off. Nice D from Chandler. Here's Houston now. They're on a 20-7 run. Passes it to Clark. Green deciding where to go with it. Fires the three. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Well, he is a volume three-point shooter, and when you look at Green, he's dangerous from that three-point line.
Here's Pascal. The pass to Robinson. From deep, traps in the tray. Robinson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Rockets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Clint Capella.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
Now here's Evans. From the arc. Robinson can't get that one to fall. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Clark. Kicks to Green. Pass to Chandler. 11 feet away. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Robinson can't get that one to fall. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, James. Congrats on the win. What got it done for you at the end tonight?
Just being aggressive. I told my guys on the court that we had to make a run, and it had to be a good one. Defensively, we did a pretty good job down the stretch. We got some shots to fall, and came with the victory.
Great play tonight, James. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.